I want to ask you, would you do this? Pick up a 100-year-old high-explosive shell, put it in the front loader of a tractor, and then drive it 1.5 kilometers to a cage full of other 100-year-old high-explosive shells. That's my buddy Stijn.
So no problem.
No problem.
Why I'm telling you about Stijn is at the Finding Heroes project, we are starting this new series called Finding Today's Heroes. And these are people who have dedicated themselves to helping keep the story of the First and Second World War alive. And Stijn, he's near the top, if not the top of the list. Stijn lives in Flanders, just outside of the town of Ypres. And this is his family's farm called Pond Farm. And this is what they do. They live every day with the fallout of the First World War. Since his grandfather bought the farm in the 1960s, the family, every time they plow the field or dig anywhere on the farm, they come across many, many high explosive shells. And you see, why he puts these shells in a tractor and moves it into this cage is that the bomb squad won't go into every field and pick up every shell. So farmers, like Stijn and his family, have to pick up these shells, and sometimes it's gas shells, and put it in this cage, and then the bomb squad comes by, picks it up like twice a year. As Stijn tells us, this is life in Flanders.
What's it like living on a ticking time bomb?
I grew up here, so I'm used to it.
I've known Stijn since 2013, when we did our first filming at Pond Farm for the series War Junk. His farm was called Pond Farm because the British soldiers named it that during the First World War. It saw 4+ years of intense fighting. It went from Allied hands to Germans, back to Allies. Pond Farm is a target-rich environment. Part of Stijn's story that he likes to talk about is that he was 12 years old when he found his first war artifact. It was an Enfield rifle. Well, it was the remains of an Enfield rifle that was found in one of the 2 ponds. And from that moment on, he has passionately and dedicated himself to finding as many war artifacts on his farm. How many has he found, you ask? This is inside the museum in 2013 when I first met him. Hundreds of artifacts that he uncovered from the farm. I have been to many different museums all over Europe, and there are some similar to his, but it's usually from the area. This is all from one 80-acre farm. It's unbelievable. Stijn has even found the remnants of part of a Mark IV tank.
I've got a piece of tank.
A piece of tank?
Yes.
You have a piece of a World War I tank.
Here it is. Well, that's a part of the track.
Part of the track.
Part of the track,
Yeah.
and that's a side plate.
And when we were shooting there again in 2017 for a series called Buried War, he actually found a family member, the great-nephew of the tank commander whose tank got destroyed on Pond Farm in 1917.
It's my great-uncle's tank.
Yeah, he drove that tank, yeah.
Wonderful. We have some connection with them. It's just wonderful, really.
And as a gift, gave him a rivet from the actual tank.
This is something that I made. It's the longest rivet that I found, and I put it in a box so so you can have a piece of the tank very close to your family. So that's for you.
That's wonderful. Oh man, that will be treasured. Thank you.
On top of everything else he's done, he's also built a tank. So in 2013, it looked like this. It was just basically the frame of the tank when Professor David O'Keefe and I went to see it. Then in 2017, it looked like this. It started to take a shape, wasn't totally painted. And then when I saw it a month ago, the tank looks like this. It's absolutely unbelievable, and it's taken them nearly 20 years to build that tank. I can't say enough about Stijn. I will probably have to do several videos in order to truly honor him. The fact that I just want everybody to know about him. And if you go to Ypres, if you go to Passchendaele, just coordinate with Stijn and he'll give you a personal tour of Pond Farm.
It's very fragile, but we found it in one of the ponds of Pond Farm, and that's my really first artifact.
From everyone at the Finding Heroes project, we honor Stijn, who really truly deserves a huge amount of recognition for the amount of dedication, work in keeping the stories of the First World War alive. Thank you, Stijn.